Hello everyone, it's the Animatronic Kid here, and today I'm going to be showing you every Spirit Halloween that I filmed in 2024. Now, this does not include the flagship grand opening or the 50% off sale. And if you guys want to see the stores individually, then I will leave links in the descriptions to those videos. So, without further ado, let's go on with the first location. Alright, so first up we have Ghostface.
You teach a class about slashers, and you still walked into a dark alley. Alone.
So there's Ghostface. Very fast stabbing motion, which is cool. And now we have the Ringmaster.
Come in, my Ulysses. My menacing menagerie can't wait to awaken your fears.
That projection looks really, really cool. Not one of my favorites, but he is still cool. Alright, so now we are going to enter the Carnival, where we have the Wheel of Fate right here. And we have the plushie wall, as I like to call it, like the plushie wall area. And we have Max Straw. He's okay. Not one of my favorites, but he's still cool. And now we have the giant Death Ray, who is enormous, like 10 feet tall, which is crazy. Can't believe he's like 10 feet tall, which is kind of insane. Wow. So now we have the Dark Princess right here. She is a reskin of Dagger Mike. I honestly am not really impressed with her. And now we have, Towering Tula, we have her right here. Another reskin of Mr. Dark, just like last year, someone just activated her. So now we have the Down the Duck game with Art the Clown. And you actually push this to activate Art the Clown. And then we have the Cremator right here, which he also has this blaster thing right here that you activate him with. He's okay. Not the best. Not one of the best. Not one of my favorites this year. I really do enjoy Art the Clown, though. Even though I never have seen the Terrifier movie. I also have never seen these Scream movies either. And then, of course, we have Sitting Scarecrow right here. He is a classic. Yeah, he always comes back. One of the best ones, honestly. Alright, so now we are at the Fun House of Terror, which is amazing. So first we have Cotton Candy Dan right here.
Get your cotton candy here. We've added some new ingredients. I think you're gonna like it.
That's Cotton Candy Dan. And then we have Wanda Webworth right here, who is on the sensor. And then we have one of my favorites of this year, Nibbles, who has motion tracking technology.
I see you.
And look at that, he's legit following me. And this is a lot easier than Flagship because there's less people here.
If you win, you'll get a prize. If you lose, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
So that's Nibbles. And then we have Barnaby the bear right here. Not one I love, but I still really do enjoy him. Definitely reminds me of Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. And then we have the gray jumping spider right here. This one was unexpected, just saying right now. That was a bit unexpected, the gray jumping spider's release. And then we have Emily and Victor right here.
With this candle, I will light.
I actually really enjoy these two very much.
I ask you to be mine.
And these two actually can interact with each other, which is really cool.
I do. You make the bride.
Okay. And we have one of my favorites of this year as well, besides Nibbles, Bobby Strings.
You're a lovely sight.
He is overhated, honestly. He is overhated.
You're fast asleep. I'm gonna roll around.
So that is Bobby Strings, and I love how he's elevated off the ground like he's a marionette. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's finally time to go inside the Fun House of Terror. Wow, and then we have a clown right here on the mirror. We have a mirror, another mirror right here. Another mirror right here, which is cool as it changes my... It's like one of those funhouse mirrors, which is awesome. I also love how they have carnival music playing in the background. And then we have another one of these clown mirrors, another one of this mirror, and then we have a projection right here, which is awesome. Silent and Deadly. And it actually does smell like cotton candy in here, which is amazing. I'll let that animation play out for you guys. So that was the Funhouse of Terror. So right here we have some animatronics for sale, which is really cool. We have some Leatherfaces, giant death rays, a sandworm, Groundbreaker from Beetlejuice, Gordo, a Michael Myers, which is kind of interesting because he was online only, as well as Toothy the Clown. And then we have some Wandas, Max Straws, demonic gatekeepers, Cauldronesses, Dagger Mikes, well, one Dagger Mike, and then we have some Betty Sharps, Emmelines, actually two, excuse me. And then a Stilts, a Widow, and then we have a Shirley Stab, and then we have some Deadly Creepers, Slims, and Rick Ratmans, which is interesting, he's online only too, and Spike and Rat Girl. And then we have some Martian Warriors, some Emily's, some two Fogging Skull Piles, Blackhearts, Buzzsaws, and Desmoduses. And then we have all of the lights right here that you can use for your haunts. They have an orange slash purple lights right there. Some spotlights right here, and some there's a blood dripping one, wow. And then there's like an eyeball one, two fog machines down there, some more lights, whole bunch of lights right here. So these are the lights. Ooh, I have not seen this in person yet. The Jack the Reaper the hanging Jack the Reaper, which is actually really, really awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. He does look really cool though. And then we have some more hanging stuff. We have a hanging clown, a hanging ghost, a hanging phantom, another phantom. We have this guy right here. And then we have some more decor right here. And then we have some tombstones, which is cool. And I really like how this one lights up and it's animated. Oh, and you guys might recognize this from that meme. Oh, this one's actually kind of funny. This one is actually really funny. And then we have the Tomb of Lost Souls, which is like a little ISC this year, like the side of ISC, like Monty from 2022. And then speaking of like Monty, we have Monkey Chimes right here. I actually have this guy. And then we have the Plague Doctor right here. The Plague Doctor, I actually have him too. I don't have this one, the Rosalie doll, but we have her. Don't have him either. Still, I don't have him. And then more of him. And then we have like all the hats and accessories and masks and weapons, all that. We have like a hammer right here, a sword, I think, hook, and like this creepy baby thing. I don't know, it's like a walking stick. And then we have all the masks right here. Wow, a lot of cool masks. Ooh, a Haunted Mansion one. That is actually really cool. Ooh, they have 2 Haunted Mansion ones. That is really awesome. And then we have a Frankenstein mask right here, which is really cool. A Art the Clown mask up there. A Creature from the Black Lagoon, I think. And then we have some of the classic vintage masks up here, like the Clown, Witch. This one isn't vintage, but still it's like a teddy bear mask. We have a Whack-A-Mole mask down here, which is really cool if you want to dress up as Whack-A-Mole. And then you have like a bunny mask right here. That's cool. Bunny right there. And then this is like a vintage zombie right here, which is really cool. And then all these funny ones that are like animals. These are actually kind of funny, as these look so real. So we have the animals. And then we have some of these masks right here. And yeah, those are all the masks. So first we have Nibbles the Clown. Again with his motion tracking technology.
I like the way you walk. I can't help but follow you.
He is really awesome. Then we have Wanda Webworth right over here. She's fine. I'm just not really the biggest fan of her. She's still cool. Not the biggest fan. Then we have Barnaby the Bear, who has really, honestly, gone down in my favorite. I'm not really a big fan of him as I thought I'd be. Like, he's just not one of my favorites this year. I was thinking he'd be my favorite this year, but he's not. And then we have Cotton Candy Dan.
Better be careful walking around at this place.
Cotton Candy Dan.
You can get in all kinds of sticky situations here.
That's Cotton Candy Dan. And then we have the red jumping spider right here. That's him. And then we have Emily over here, who I really, really like.
You make the bride.
Yeah, she is one of the best ones of this year. And then we have Bobby Strings over here, who I absolutely love.
You finally made it. I have had some strings to get you here. Please come hang out with me, and I'll loop you in on the disturbing things that we have going on around here. They say a maniac is on the loose.
He is really awesome.
Some awful rumor. Just in case, let me hide behind you.
And now we are going to go into the fun house. So once again, we have a mirror right here that it's like a fun house mirror. And then we have the clown mirror right here. Another mirror over here. Another clown mirror over here. Another mirror that changes your that's like a funhouse mirror. And then here is the projection. I'll let that play out. So that was the Funhouse of Terror. So now we have the Carnival right here, which we usually would start off with, but we're at the Funhouse of Terror.
Come in, my domestic.
Here's the ringmaster.
My menacing menagerie can't wait to awaken your fear.
Not one of my favorites as well, but he's cool. It's just, I just don't really like him too much. And then we have Ghostface.
Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
I honestly am not a big fan of Ghostface, and I have never seen the Scream movies. So now we are going to go into the Carnival right here and spin the Wheel of Fate to see what I get. Okay, so I guess I lost my turn. Okay, then we have, as I like to call it, the plushie wall right here with all the plushies right here. We have Emily, Wednesday, I think, Pennywise, Beetlejuice, Annabelle, and a Sam. Here's Max Straw. I'm honestly not too crazy about Max Straw. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about him. Now we have Towering Tallulah right here, who seems to not be working since she has already jumped up. And then we have some more plushies right here, another Pennywise, Nightmare Harvester, a Crouchy, Michael Myers, Beetlejuice, and a Sam with a mask. But then we have the fortune teller thing right here where you can take a picture. And then we have a giant death stalker. No, excuse me, a giant death ray. Right here. He is absolutely enormous. And now we have the Down the Duck game right here. Cremator is supposed to be right here, but he is not here. But we do have Art the Clown. He is honestly one I really enjoy, even though I have never ever seen the Terrifier movies. Okay, and now we have Sitting Scarecrow, a classic. And I do have this animatronic. Yeah, he's an awesome animatronic. So these are some of the animatronics that they have for sale. So we have a Monty, 3 static ghost faces, a Reagan, a Ringmaster, a Stilts, as well as a Slim right here, 3 Mr. Punchies, a whole bunch of scary sitting scarecrows, a Gordo over here, 2 sitting scarecrows right here, 3 gravestone ghouls, a whole bunch of man's possessed friends over here, a whole bunch of jumping spiders, a Buzzsaw, a Nibbles, 2 Barnaby the Bears, a Straw Man, 2 Max Straws, a Toothy the Clown, another Nibbles, a Death Stalker, 2 Giant Death Rays, a Rat Girl, a Collector's Minion, a Wanda Webworth, 2 Wanda Webworths, and then we have a Keeper right over here, as well as a Nozzles, a Towering Tallulah, 2 Blackhearts, a Howling Spirit, 2 Demonic Gatekeepers, and 3 Emmelines and 1 Spike. We also have 4 Dagger Mikes, it looks like, another Howling Spirit, a Night Terror, and 2 more Night Terrors. And then we have some of the hanging decor right here. We have this witch right here, this pumpkin scarecrow thing, Jack the Reaper, another pumpkin scarecrow, a Sam down there, another witch, a Jack the Reaper, and another pumpkin scarecrow thing. We have a bunch of skeletons right here, and some cemetery fences right here for if you want to decorate, if you want to make a cemetery. And then we have some inflatables right here, if you guys were curious. We have a ghost face, a Fright in the Box, a Reaper, 2 ghosts, 2 gargoyles, another ghost, 2 clowns, 2 Jack the Reapers, which is really cool, a regular Reaper down there, a inflatable hearse right there, this is an interesting one. I think you can switch the masks out on this one, which is cool. And then we have a few more gargoyles, a black cat right here, a rat, and a whole bunch of pumpkin archways, and 1 clown inflatable down there. And then we have some of the horror babies right here. We have a Pennywise, 2 ghost faces, and 2 ghost faces right here. And then we have some animal bones right here, which are actually, I'm not a big fan of them. But we have an octopus right here, I don't know what this is, it looks like, it's a monkey, okay, it looks like a monkey. We have a bat, more octopuses, aliens, vultures it looks like, and it looks like that's a snail right there, a shark, some birds, and then we have some regular skeletons right here, a whole bunch of skulls and stuff right here. And we also have the Tomb of Lost Souls over here. And then we get to more of the gory stuff, which, some of this stuff is kind of creepy. Which is like, oh my gosh, like, I honestly don't like this type of stuff, but it's here, all the gory stuff, a whole bunch of limbs right here. And then we have some more animals right here. We have a zombie cat right here, a rat, and a black cat right here. And a whole bunch of spiders over here. And then even more animals over here. This looks like a chipmunk. And I think this is a snail, a bunny, a dog, and a crow raven down there. So first, like always, we have Ghostface. I still can't get over how fast that stabbing motion is. And then we have the Ringmaster right here.
Come in, my Ulysses. My menacing menagerie can't wait to awaken your fears.
See if you can see the projection. And you can kind of see it, but not too good. Kind of see it, but not too good. So that's the Ringmaster. Alright, so now we are entering the Carnival right here. And let's see what I get when I spin the Wheel of Fate. Alright, so I got a moon, which is cool. So now we have max draw. Again, he's okay, not one of the best in my opinion. And then we have no plushies right here on the plushie wall. And then Giant Death Ray, who is absolutely huge. He is actually really cool. I quite like him. Right here we have the Dark Princess. I just don't like her. I really don't. Like, I'm not impressed with her. And then over here we have Towering Tallulah. Once again, she is a reskin of Mr. Dark. And then we have the fortune teller booth right here where you can get a picture. And now we have the Down the Duck game. And then once again, you have to push these blasters right here to activate the animatronics. Here's the cremator. I honestly wish he was fall compatible. It would have made a lot of sense for him to be fall compatible. And then we have Art the Clown right here, who I think is pretty cool. And over here, as you guys know, I love this guy. He is a classic, the Sitting Scarecrow. Alright, so now we have the Funhouse of Terror. And first we have Nibbles. Nibbles the Clown.
Hi. Don't worry, I'm just admiring.
And once again, he has his motion tracking technology.
Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I'm giving out some candy. I thought this would
Which
be
I think is awesome that he has that. And then we have Wanda Webworth over here, who seems to not be working. And then we have Cotton Candy Dan right here. That's Cotton Candy Dan. And then we have my favorite animatronic of the year, Bobby Strings.
Hey, everyone. Want to hear a song? Let me sing it for you. Oh, I know I'm not a child. What's so very bad? Ate up all my candy and made me real mad. So when I get free, I'm gonna make some good. Gonna bump heads with this block of wood. Let that be a lesson, kids. Don't be a blockhead.
So that was Bobby Strings. And we have Emily and Victor, which is really cool. I think these two are probably one of the best animatronics of the year. Or these two are probably the close for me when it comes to the best animatronics. And then Emily is gonna go next after Victor, since they can interact with each other.
I do. You may kiss the bride.
Alright, and then we have Barnaby the bear over here, who was on censor. Honestly, not one of my favorites of the year. One I really liked at first, but he's really gone down for me. And then we have the gray jumping spider right here, who is not working. And now we are going to go inside the Funhouse of Terror. And then once again, we have a clown right here on the mirror. A mirror that, it's like a Funhouse mirror. Another mirror over here. All of these are like Funhouse mirrors, basically. And then we have the projection going on, which I will let play out for you guys. So that was the Funhouse of Terror. Alright, so we have a static Ghostface, a Wanda Webworth, a Ringmaster, a giant Death Ray, a man's possessed friend over here, and a, like I said, giant Death Ray, a popcorn gun from Killer Clowns, another static Ghostface over here, a gravestone ghoul, another man's possessed friend, a fogging skull pile over here, 3 scary singing scarecrows, 2 Nightmare Before Christmas groundbreakers, I think. Yeah, two of them. And then we have some sinister dolls over here. We have 2 sitting scarecrows over here. A Night Terror, a Cotton Candy Dan, a whole bunch of jumping spiders, an empty soul girl on a swing, a ghastly ghost girl on a swing, more empty soul girls, the ghost swing, a grave watcher, and 2 more grave watchers. And then we have all of the graveyard and cemetery stuff over here. We have some tombstones right here. The Tomb of Lost Souls is over here. And then more graveyard and cemetery stuff over here. This animated tombstone right here. That is actually kind of funny. And then we have some of like the more gory stuff, like this clown right here, this pig right here, these pigs right here. And then we have this hook eye guy, I think, who got stabbed in the eye with a hook. And then we have some of these zombies right here. This one's name is Barbara Wire. This one is Spider Biter Billy. This one is Wretched Ralphie. And this one is Snackin' Stevie, who's eating a hand. Another Snackin' Stevie. A Gutsy Gwen right here. And then another Wretched Ralphie. A few more Spider Biter Billies. And then a Hiding Harry over here. I honestly do not like the zombie babies. Another Spider Biter Billy. Yep, Spider Biter Billy. And then this one, I don't know its name, but let me check. A Scheming Sally. And two more Spider Biter Billies. And then we have all of the horror babies over here. Which we have a Pennywise, a Michael Myers, and two Ghostfaces right here. And then we have some of the sidesteppers right here. We have Ghostface right here, two Michael Myers, and two Chuckies. And then we have some bobbleheads over here, a Ghostface, a Michael Myers, Slim, Elvira over here, and a Martian Warrior statue, a Pennywise globe, and then a Martian Warrior globe and a Martian Warrior statue. And if you guys were interested, here is the Roaring 20 stuff, which is actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool right here. So Roaring 20 stuff right here. We have some flapper gloves, it looks like, 3 of those, a pocket watch right here, a dapper darling right there, a Speaksy Sweetie or something, and then a whole bunch of headpieces right here, and a whole bunch of Roaring 20 stuff if you guys were interested. Okay, so we have a bit of a smaller setup in here. So first we have the Dark Princess. Honestly, just not one of the best ones of the year. I was really hoping for better. And then we have Art the Clown right here, who I actually really enjoy. Yeah, he is really cool. And then right here, we have Nibbles the Clown.
I've been watching you for a while.
And of course, he has his motion tracking technology.
I like the way you walk. I can't help but follow you around with my gaze.
So that's Nibbles the
You
Clown.
have a certain bounce in your step that's just so...
And then we have Scary Sing Scarecrow. And then we have Max Straw right here, which he is not working. And we have the Wheel of Fate right here, and let's see what I will get. Okay, so it looks like I got a star, which is cool. So we have a Cotton Candy Dan, 2 Sinister Spirit dolls, it looks like. Yep, we have 2. We have a Howling Spirit right here, 2 more Sinister dolls right here. A Wanda Webworth, a Sing Scarecrow, Gravestone Ghoul, 2 Gravestone Ghouls, excuse me. A few more Sitting Scarecrows, a Man's Possessed Friend, a Grave Watcher, a Towering Tallulah, a few more Sinister dolls right here, a Ringmaster, a Night Terror over here, a Demonic Gatekeeper, and it looks like we have 4 empty Soul Girls on a swing, and then 1 static Ghostface. And then, of course, we have a whole bunch of jumping spiders right here. And then we have some blankets right here. We have a Chucky blanket, a Nightmare Before Christmas, Trick or Treat, Saw, Haunted Mansion one, another Trick or Treat, a Scream blanket, another Chucky. I think this is I don't know what that is, to be honest. Hocus Pocus, another Nightmare Before Christmas, another Nightmare Before Christmas, a Saw blanket, another one, a Killer Clowns from Outer Space blanket, a Ouija board blanket, another Hocus Pocus, a Pennywise blanket, again, I don't know what that is, another Hocus Pocus, a Friday the 13th blanket, a Nightmare Before Christmas, another Nightmare Before Christmas blanket, and a Coraline blanket right here. And then we have a Halloween blanket over here, a Jeepers Creeper blanket right here, a Corpse Bride blanket, and I do not know what that is right there. And if you guys were interested, here are all the vintage masks. We have a Frankenstein, a vintage ape, Wolfman, a vintage pumpkin, vintage bunny, vintage devil, and a vintage witch. If you guys were curious about all the wigs and everything, here's just a quick look at them. So first we have the Ringmaster.
Come in, my publicity. My menacing menagerie can't wait to await.
He's okay. Not one of the best. You can kind of see his projection a little better. And then we have Ghostface. I don't think he's working. Yeah, Ghostface isn't working. So now we're gonna go in the Carnival right here. And it looks like the Wheel of Fate is not working over here, unfortunately. Now we have Max Straw, which he is not working either. And of course we have the plushie wall right here, with all the plushies right here. That's not a plushie, but he's still on the wall. We have the Dark Princess right here. Not one of the best ones, but effective jump scare. And then we have Demonic Gatekeeper over here, who I have never ever seen set up. He is just not good. He's not good. And then we have sitting, or it looks like to me, Scary Saying Scarecrow. And then we have Art the Clown right here, who is one of the best ones. Even though I've never seen the Terrifier movie, I still like him. And then we have the Cremator over here. This guy could have been so much better, like honestly. He's not that good. Alright, so we have the Funhouse of Terror right here. And first up we have Nibbles the Clown. With his motion tracking technology, of course.
My gaze, no So why don't you come a little closer and let's play a game? If you win, you'll get a prize.
So that's Nibbles.
If you lose,
And then we have Wanda Webworth over here. Not one of the best ones. I'm really disappointed with her size. I was expecting her to be much bigger. And then we have Cotton Candy Dan over here, who could have been so much better.
attention all kiddos. I found a lost parent.
So that's Cotton Candy Dan. And then we have my favorite animatronic of the year, Bobby Strings.
Who's the pup and who pulls their strings? We'll soon find out when you're asleep tonight. I found some scissors coming down from here.
And then we have Emily and Victor. This is actually the second time I saw Victor in the store with Emily, not including Flagship.
With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
And I think Emily's gonna go after him.
I do. You make the bride.
And then we have Barnaby, or actually the jumping spider right here, the black jumping spider. He always comes back to Spirit every year. And now we have Barnaby the bear right here, who could have been so much better than he could have been so much better. Like, seriously, he's just not good. I wish I could like him a little more. He's not good at all. And now we are going inside the Funhouse of Terror itself, which is always awesome. And once again, it does smell like cotton candy in here. Here's a little 360 view of the Funhouse, if you guys were interested. And then here's the animation that plays out. So that was the Funhouse of Terror. Alright, so that was the last Spirit Halloween location that I filmed in 2024. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with your friends. And also, please go follow my Instagram. And as always, happy haunts.